So the comparative 2, because we already learned the first one. They're much better, any better. So what's the meaning? So to know the meaning, let's dive into our lesson. Okay, much and a lot plus comparative. We learn about comparative, right? If
Yes.
it's good, become better. So much plus better. I felt ill earlier, but I feel much better now. A lot better now. Don't go by train. I think we learned about this. Haven't we? I think we learned about this, correct? Absolutely. We have learned about it already. Okay, so it's time to do our homework. It is. I remember because last time we learned about old and elder, remember?
Yes. I think so.
Okay. Hello, everyone. So we learned about the lesson
Hello.
last time. Now it's time for us to do the homework.
Yes, just come.
Okay. Use the word in brackets to complete the sentences. Use much, a bit, etc. plus a comparative. So we learned about comparative already, right? So
Yes, sure.
serious, the comparative of serious is more serious. You can use much or a bit plus comparative. So the problem is much more serious than, okay? So much more serious than we thought at first. Okay, we thought at first. So first we thought that the problem is not that serious, but now we realize that the problem is much more serious. So we use much to emphasize, to give some emphasis about the situation is more serious. How much? How big? It's much, okay? It's much more serious. So to give you more degree about the comparative, how big? It's a bit or much, okay? A lot or less about the comparative. So this bag is too small. I need something much big. I need something what?
Much bigger than.
Yeah, much bigger. You don't have to say then, okay, because we know that we compare to the
India.
To the small bag.
It is in the last. Yes.
Okay, sure. I like the museum. It was since a lot, right?
Yes,
A lot.
It was a lot more interesting.
Yeah, the comparative of interesting is more interesting. So it was a lot more interesting
than I expected.
Yeah, we had to use then because we compare to I expected.
Yes.
So it was a lot more interesting than I expected. It was very hot yesterday. Today is
a little colder.
Cold or cool?
I don't know.
Cooler, right? So double O is ooh, okay?
Cool.
Cooler, cool. Okay, cool,
yes.
cool.
That's correct. It's cool. Cooler.
Cooler. I'm afraid the problem is, it seems, far, something far is a lot, no? So
it was more complicated than.
Complicated Then it seems, right? It seems. Okay, number 5.
Number 5, I think you're driving too fast. Can you drive a bit more slowly?
Can you drive a bit? Can you say a bit slower?
Slowlier. Slowly. I think slowly is adverb.
Okay, slowly is an adverb, so we say more slowly. Okay, so the two verb, two syllable adverb, we need to use more. Okay, so a bit more slowly. I thought he was younger than me, but in fact he slightly
He's slightly older.
older. Okay, yes, with the er. Just a bit older, right? Slightly older.
Yes.
Slightly older than me, right?
Yes.
Okay, now the phone. Can you do it instead of bong?
Yes, please.
Number,
Look
number
I can say
106.2.
anything. I
The ball
just
is in your
wake up,
court.
sir.
What?
I just wake up.
You just woke up?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Wow.
so it's time. It's a good time to do the homework then.
Yes.
Complete the sentences using any and no with comparative. Any and no, right? I've been
Yes,
waiting. I waited long enough. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm sorry I'm a bit late, but I couldn't get here. Couldn't get here what? With the adjective, you don't use no anymore, you use
But I
any.
couldn't get here any.
You couldn't wait
longer,
any.
sir.
Any
Earlier.
longer. Okay. This show is an expensive. The price are
Yes,
no.
anymore.
No, cheaper than
Isn't.
anywhere
Isn't. It's not. It's expensive. Isn't expensive.
No more expensive anywhere else.
Yes. Right here, you had you compare with something else. So
Then
I need to stop for a rest. I can't walk.
I can walk no far.
I can't walk.
I can't walk anymore.
Yes. Anymore. Well, number 4, look on. Give me some hope. I can't walk. Give me some hope. Okay.
Yeah.
In God trust. What is the last one? Number 4.
I can't walk
Number
anymore.
The traffic isn't especially bad today. It's as what? Anymore. Well, number 4, look on. Give me some hope.
Yes, sir.
So what's your answer? I can't walk. Give me some hope. Okay. What is your answer? Go on.
I'm not clearly about comparative tools.
Okay. The traffic isn't especially bad today. It's Okay, bottom line. What's your suggestion?
It's no.
Yes.
It's no more. It's no. It's it's no better usual. No.
No. Isn't especially bad.
Ah.
Bad. What's comparative form of that?
Was.
Yeah. Worse or worse?
Worse.
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 Worse, right? Hold on. It gives us some link so we can get more student in. Okay, so no worse. Usual. It seems like missing something.
Especially.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So no worse. Usual or no worse than?
No worse than usual. Yes. Right.
Yeah, no
I think
worse than
so.
usual. Okay, 106.3. Complete the sentences using N or section C. It's getting more and more difficult to find your job. All right, more and more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
The
It's
hole
getting
in your
easier.
sweater is getting. Okay, what is sweater?
I didn't remember it.
Sweater is kind of a jacket. Okay.
Jacket.
Yes, sweater. Nghĩa này.
Okay.
That hole in your sweater is getting
It's getting big and bigger.
More and more
bigger,
bigger.
more and more bigger, bigger and bigger.
Bigger and bigger.
Why you say bigger and bigger?
Okay. Bigger and bigger. Yeah. Right.
Because it's just one syllable, right?
Yes.
So say bigger and bigger. Okay.
Yeah.
I waited for my interview and became okay. One more time. Maybe you can get the answer. Nervous. Nervous or more nervous?
I think more nervous.
Okay,
More and more
more
nervous.
nervous. More
More and more nervous.
nervous, right? Okay, as the day went on, the weather got talking about the past, okay? As the day went on, the weather got
Worse and worse.
yeah, what is comparative form of bad? Worse, right? So it's worse and worse. So healthcare is becoming expensive.
More and more expensive.
Yeah, it's become easier for you. So as we learn, the lesson become more and more or become more and more easier. Okay, since Anna went to Canada, her English has got
Better and
Better and better.
better and better.
okay better and better. This day I travel a lot. I'm spending
Time and more time
what?
away from home. Time and more time, right?
Time and more time?
More and more time.
More and more
More
time.
and more time.
Right.
Yes, yes.
More time. Away from home.
More.
More and more time. Let's try to do more. Complete the sentence using the. Okay. You learn things more easily when you are young. The younger you are, the easier it is to learn. It's hard to concentrate when you are tired. So the more tired you are, the comparative
The
for
older.
why are you talking about older? Look at here. It's hard to concentrate when you're tired. So now you use the word tired, right?
No.
The more
Okay.
tired you are, the what's the adjective here in the first clause? It's hard to concentrate. What's the adjective here? It's hard to concentrate. Hard.
Yes.
So what is the comparative form of hard?
Harder.
Okay, the harder what?
The harder you are.
The harder you are. No. Give me a better one. The harder. This is the harder you are.
Tired.
Okay, the more tired you are, the harder it is to concentrate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I had you one.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, this one you write down and then you keep saying.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, we need to get used to.
Yes.
So we need to do it with repetition. That's why we need the audio lesson to listen to it. Okay, we should decide what to do as soon as possible. So we need it sooner, okay? As soon as possible, so we need it sooner. So okay, as soon as possible, what's the adjective here?
Possible.
Yes, it's possible. Yes, make something is more than another adjective.
Soon.
Soon. Another more possible is the. So soon was the comparative of soon.
Sooner.
So the sooner. What?
The sooner we should.
The sooner we soon.
The sooner we decide.
Yeah, the sooner we decide. Sooner we soon. The sooner we decide, the better. Very good. Okay, try one more. I know more, but I understand less. The more. The more what? The more.
Where is the adjective in here?
Okay, look at here. Say I know more, but I understand less. Now the less I understand. So the front one, the more.
The more I know.
Say
Right.
it in full sentence. The more I know, the less I understand. Sound weird. So the more I know, the less I understand. Bị khoaiทำไมอันนั้นเด้ออันนั้นเบลอไม่กิน Okay. If you use more electricity, your bill will be higher. So the more electricity you use, the higher. So the more electricity you use, the higher what?
The
higher
higher will be.
Okay, look at the pattern, okay? The more you use. So what's the subject here? You use, right? You use. So the more you use, the higher you need
The higher you are.
The higher your bill. Okay, if you use more electricity, you will pay. Your bill will be higher. What's higher? The bill, right? So the higher your bill,
Will be.
So what kind of noun is this one? What kind of pen is this one you use? You use in the normal tense, right? Present tense. So the more electricity you use, the higher your bill. In the present tense.
Your bill is.
Yes. Okay, look. I don't know if you have seen the pattern. The more tired you are, the harder it is.
Yes.
Right? To concentrate. The sooner we decide, the better. The more I know, the less I understand. So this present tense, this is keep present tense, right? The more electricity you use, the higher your bill is. This is a present tense, this is a present tense. Yeah. Kate had to wait a long time and became more and more impatient. So we're talking about long time and then more impatient, right?
Yeah.
So long time, the longer what?
The longer Kate wait.
Maybe she wait or Kate wait. Okay.
She wait.
Kate
wait.
Normally, maybe we use
Capital letter.
a pronoun, but just try to use this case. So the longer Kate waits, the more she what's the verb?
She became.
She became.
Became or become?
Okay. She became.
The reason we use became right here because we talk about the past, right?
Yes.
Okay, now we say it as a present tense. So the longer Kate waits, the more she
become.
Become what? So become something. Become something.
become long time.
She become long. So she turned into time.
Become and more patient, right?
She become, no, you can't say more patient. Become impatient.
Patient.
You understand the word
Ah.
impatient?
Yeah.
Become impatient. Become impatient.
Yeah.
I mean that become
Emotional
patient.
and
angry.
Patient. It's a contrast of patient.
Yes, impatient.
Yes, contrast of
It
patient.
opposite of patient, right?
Yeah, it's the opposite of patient.
Yes, yes.
Right. Use the word on the right to complete the sentences. I like to travel. Ooh, light. The less luggage, the better. Okay. There's here. When we talk about travel light, we travel with less luggage. Okay. The less luggage, the better. The problem is getting. Try to think. The problem is getting. It's your choice, okay?
More and more serious.
Oh, use the word on the right. Where's the right?
I look for the word in the right.
In my books,
I can't
Okay,
look.
so wait, I give you the word in the right, okay? There's no right, okay, wait. 106. Oh, okay, here.
Better.
Okay, I write down the word in the right for you, okay? So we have any, better, elder, less, longer,
less to
more,
virtual.
no, older, slightly, okay. So the problem is getting.
The problem is getting more and more serious.
Wow, good job, Paul.
It's good.
So after being quiet for almost 1 hour, now you get the first answer right. Okay. So the more time I have, more time I have, more time I have, the okay, it takes me to do things. So you want, when you talk about takes, it take is talking about the time, the duration, okay? The period of time. So the more time I have, the older. The better.
Longer.
Yeah, the longer.
Oh.
Think of something that is fit, okay? So the longer it takes. Okay? The longer it takes me to do things. I'm walking as fast. This is a good statement, okay, so far. So this is one of the best statements so far I've seen in this lesson. But sometimes if you give yourself more time to do things, it takes you to do it more. Okay? It takes more time for you to do it. So that's why sometimes we call it compressed time. You allow yourself less time to do things. So instead of, okay, I have 1 hour to do this thing, talk to yourself. Okay, I have only 15 minutes to do it. Then you can do it faster. Okay, you can focus it more, you can pay more attention. So this is a good statement, okay? The more time I have, the longer it takes me to do things. So for you, to be better, the less time I have, the faster it takes me to do things. Okay?
Yeah.
So work that way. So we call it compressed time. Okay? So let's say you have 1 hour to do the homework. You say, okay, I have only 30 minutes to do it. So I need to do it quicker, think it more sharper. It's a sharper and pay more attention. I'm working as fast as I can. I can't work faster. What?
No faster.
I can't work no faster. We don't use no with a negative form, okay, LeBron? Okay, what about what time? Can you give me one answer? About Sachit, Mr. Sachit. Okay, Mr. Wata, okay, come back. Okay, what? Number 3, give me something from here.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
I can't work no faster. No, you cannot use no with can't.
I think it's any, sir.
Any, yes, sir. I can't work any faster. Okay?
Sorry, sir, I don't.
Don't worry. Just keep trying. The higher your income, it's what you wish, right? More tax you have to pay. I know if we have more tax, we have to pay more tax when our income is more. So we say the higher your income, I already tell you the answer. The more tax you have to pay. Okay, tax. At least in our country is good. Is a good. It's fortunate enough to work here. You get 10,000 a month. You take home maybe almost 10,000. But in US, you make 10,000 a month. You take home maybe 6,000. You take 4,000 of your pocket already. Cannot think that it's easy to live there. It's just a tax like 40% of your income. Okay, I'm surprised. Anna is only 25. I thought she was.
She was.
It was
What do you think?
older.
She was.
I thought she was older, right? We don't do elder. Okay,
Yes,
elder,
older.
talking about the family member.
Yeah.
Jane's sister is a nurse.
Elder.
Elder, yeah, we're
Yeah.
talking about the family member.
Yeah.
Somebody that's older than Jane. Now we call it Jane's elder. Né? Born was
Yes.
Jane. So Jane's elder sister, born say Tom about Jane. Okay, Jane's elder sister. So here, who we talking? What is the subject? Subject is sister. Okay. So all of these are just adjective. Okay. Whose sister? Jane's sister. Is she older or younger? Okay, she elder than Jane. So this is Jane's elder sister. I was a little late. The journey took longer than I expected. Here. Longer than I expected. How much I was late? Just a little, right? So I hear it should be something related to a little.
Yes, I think it's less.
Ooh.
No, it's longer.
Then you're not
than
gonna be
I
late?
expected.
Ah,
I think no, it's longer. Actually.
What? Then you're not gonna be late. It's no longer than I expected. You are a little late because it takes a little longer than I expected. But here you don't have a little longer, you have what?
slightly longer, sir.
Yeah. The journey took slightly longer. Not much, just slightly.
Yes.
Okay. Application for the job must be received. You know about the word application? Okay. You want to get a job, you go to apply for the job. Now you have to bring your application for the job. Okay, application for the job must be received. Okay, this is a passive voice, right? It's a passive voice. So the
Yes.
job must be received. So this application for the job must be received later than 15 April. What's the word?
I think it's less.
Less letter, less and then later. No, you don't use like that.
Less better.
No longer.
Less later. No longer. No. See.
Okay, Mr. Sujit, you here?
I think lesser.
Less later. We don't say less later. No, that's no letter. Okay.
No later.
Must we see no letter then 15 April. Okay, you bring on the 16th.
Okay,
No.
sir.
Okay, no letter then.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell him anything. There. He knows.
Anything.
The
Don't tell him anything.
The last teacher,
oh, okay. Now, the less he knows,
the
The
better.
better.
okay, good. It's the last two words. And then take it forever to get the right answer, right? That's a good one. That's a good thinking. So now you understand the subject. So don't tell him anything. The less he knows, the better. Right?
បើសិនជាយកខ្មែរវិញមានន័យថាបើបញ្ចូលហ្នឹងចឹង
កាន់តែតិចគាត់ដឹងកាន់តែល្អ
Còn đang căn là tây.
កាន់តែតិចគាត់ដឹងកាន់តែល្អដឹងច្រើនបានស៊ីត្រាយហ្នឹងពេកភាសាភាសាក្បាលមន់យ៉ាងបែបកាលអញ្ចឹង the less he knows the better. Okay. Slave port. Mọi đằng nhận về nhé. Okay, so the less he knows, the better. Good job. Any question? Okay, it's 10 o'clock. I see you guys tomorrow.
Can you submit
Okay.
it, sir?
I don't want to submit. When I submit, it's gonna take another 5 to 10 minutes. Okay? I'm not gonna submit it. Okay, the less you know, the better. Okay, so not
But I
too
want
much. Okay,
I want to
come back
know
tomorrow.
the function of the verb time, sir.
Time?
Yes.
Oh
the
my
verb
God.
time.
Okay, let's just submit it then. Now we have to correct the errors, or at least we have to look at it again. Okay. The more time I have, okay, the longer. Actually, we correct. Okay, just typing right here.
It's closer.
Or the longer is correct. Number 4, the more. Okay, it's not he more. So we got it correct. Oh my God, right here. The more she becomes
All the rest.
The more,
Hello.
oh, guy, we need to use the adjective. The longer she waits, no, we just said yes. The longer Kate waits, or the use she. Okay, she
They
had
use
to. Oh,
pronoun.
they.
I
Okay,
say
so
that
here, so here, they use it as a. They keep the tense. Okay, they keep the tenses. The sooner we decide, oh, I think that's he needs to do the okay. So 106 right here, they just type the same way as the book. So right here we have to give the option, like you can write this or you can write this. The sooner we decide what to do, you can write both. Okay, you can
Yes.
just write a short one and we can write the long one. Okay, and here the higher your bill will be, so they keep the tense. Okay, instead of they writing in the general form,
yeah,
we keep the tense. Okay. It's not giving information, it just give you they keep the tense, okay? So the future tense. So it's not the information, it's not general information. So this is not a general information, okay? This is your
Yeah.
prediction. It's a prediction.
Sure.
Yeah, so they use in the future tense, so it's a prediction. So the higher your bill will be. So we keep the tense. So in this case, we talk about the prediction, okay? It's not about the general information, about the prediction. And here also, it's not about the general information, but talking about the past experience. Okay, talking about the past experience. So we're talking about her past experience, the longer she waits, the longer she waits, or the longer she had to wait, okay, the longer she had to wait, the more impatient she became. Okay, so right here, keep the tense. Let's say the longer she had to wait. Okay, so we're talking about the past experience. The more impatient she became. Okay, so it's not the general information. This is the past experience he had. Okay, so see you tomorrow, and you can do the homework. Okay, you can do the homework again. I think I have to check
Maybe, sure.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, see you everyone. Take care. Bye bye.
Okay.